1 second. Oh my gosh, hold on. As soon as I started, my cat wanted out of the room, but she didn't realize she had to. She knows how to push doors open, but she didn't realize she had to like pull it at the door frame to, I don't know, or the side of the door to open it. Hello. Or Aimee or Aimee or something like that. If my voice is too low, let me know. I will adjust everything. But for now, I think it might be okay. I did ping in Discord. If you don't have the Aitomo tag, you may not get it. But I tagged the Aitomos in the YouTube announcement channel. And so that should have worked well. Also, if I sound sleepy, it's because I woke up like half an hour ago. Yeah, I think that's about it. Tweet went out, Discord link, like Discord notification went out. I think that's everything. YouTube automated notification went out. Tired voice out. Taskalu, no worries. Yeah, after stream I have a bit of a rest and then I gotta get back to doing Yume Plus work and things like that. Yeah, I do have a coffee I will need to drink throughout the stream, so thank you. Good morning. Make sure you go to bed soon, yeah? I will just do one more thing. But how has your guys, while I do this one thing, how has your guys' day been? Have you had a good day today? Did you do anything interesting? Any... Oh, you're drawing art. Nice. Is there anything interesting that you've done today? Let me know. Sorry, I'm looking down to quickly turn something on because I'm just trying something new today. Okay. I see. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, fair enough. Oh no. I hope your day goes fast so that way you can go home quickly. You went to the mall with my family and family friend to get stuff for the cruise. Oh, that sounds lovely. I've never been on a cruise, but sheesh, that's really nice. Hopefully you got everything, because yeah, but I know they have shops in that on cruises from what I've heard, but yeah, it's always good to get things beforehand and, you know, last minute things, then maybe they don't have it on the cruise. But yeah, that's exciting. You just what? Oh, you biked out to get ice cream. Ice cream parlor. That's such an old word. Or a scoop today? Nice. Was it nice ice cream? What's your go-to ice cream? I'm not really much of a cold dessert type of person. I prefer like hot desserts, but I get sometimes like when it's really hot, you crave something super cool to cool down. If I had to choose, if I was to eat an ice cream, I normally I mean, I like sorbets, so I guess like strawberry, or pistachio, but I also like choc mint. Maybe our first time on cruise. Oh, nice! Indeed. Yeah, nice. I don't think I've had a lava cake before. Maybe not. Usually get the fudge sundaes. But a French suggested birthday cake. Apparently that's like a really popular flavor at the moment from what I see online. That's really interesting. What does birthday cake taste like? Just a cake flavored ice cream? Well, then it depends on what type of cake you like for your birthday. Does that make it a birthday cake? Or is it just flavor of a cake that is described as birthday cake? Oh, reliable vanilla. and hard set chocolate topping. Oh, the magic topping. Oh wow, because the crunchy texture, I get that. Cole's brand chocolate fudge is exactly this. Dude, okay, when I was like, my favorite way to eat ice cream, like if I was to eat vanilla with a topping, it would be putting Milo. It would be putting Milo on the ice cream and then mixing it around. That is really tasty. If you've never had Milo before, maybe your first time, you should try it with ice cream. It's really tasty. It's sort of vanilla cake flavor with frosting and okay. That's not too terrible. I feel like that would suit more of like a candle smell than like, I don't know, ice cream. Your go-to is usually cookies and cream. I also made shakes out. Oh, a cookie classic. You always have to have a classic. Sorry, I'm going to be drinking coffee in between as well because I don't want it to go cold. 20% milk and 60% Milo. Are you actually drinking Milo if you're not like coughing on the powder? I know this is kind of weird, but when I was a kid and it was summertime in Australia, I would get like a cup and then I would put like, you know, ice cubes in it and then milk, and then I would put the Milo in it and mix it. But then you would want like some of the Milo to not be mixed so it sticks to the ice, and then you chew that ice flavored Milo. I don't know, it's kind of tasty. But my favorite type to drink Milo is like hot Milo. I don't think I've had a cold Milo in a very long time. But the way I got taught how to make it was like, because some people will get like the milk and you heat up the milk and then you add the Milo and then you let that dissolve. But the way I got taught was kind of make it like an instant coffee where you use hot water and then milk, a little bit of milk on top. And that's how I like to drink Milo, hot Milo. Hello, welcome. You never had Milo? I'll definitely keep it in mind next time I go shopping. Yeah. If you see it, I recommend it. Both nice for cold and hot drinks and also dessert topping. It's not really like Nestle, it's more like a malt, but I guess it's like Nestle in the sense that it's like in a tin and it's powdered malt chocolate, I guess. Milo ice just seems like very simple ice cream. Yeah, actually that's a good point too. Yeah, that's a good point. Peanut butter toast. I love having peanut butter toast, but I go one step beyond and beyond. Sorry, my half asleep brain. I go one next step and I add slices of banana on my peanut butter toast because I like the combination of banana and peanut butter. Yeah, the cheeses. Yeah. If you are we talking about food and you're hungry, make sure you get a snack while we do this Zatsu. It's gonna be pretty chill. Estimate time was like 3 hours, and yeah, that's about it. Well, ew. Sorry, I shouldn't yuck people's yums, but peanut butter and Nutella. I mean, I think there was a spread back in the day where it was like peanut butter and Nutella, or was some type of Nutella and something. I can't remember what it was, but I always thought it was so fancy when we never got it. Yes. After this first week, I'll get into Zatsudan as well, but we can keep chatting casually like this as well in between. But I'll make sure I stay on topic. Yeah, this first week I noticed a little bit more about, or not noticed, like got to know the community a little bit more that's already been like established, so that's been very nice. I'm seeing a lot of regulars, so it like the usernames and that are becoming a little bit more familiar. And yeah, but I hope that, you know, more new people get to experience Yume Plus and Remedy. So hopefully I see more more people coming in that I don't recognize in a good way, you know. She's limiting her She's just. Aimee, welcome. Yeah, I can see you guys. I can see like you have like Oshi marks too, so that's a little bit recognizable as well. Must be from like same group. Yeah. But yeah, everyone seems very friendly and polite, and yeah, like nothing nothing weird. So I mean that's always a good sign. But yeah, everything seems it's been going, I think, well. I think it's just adjusting to now like a lot of back-end things, especially now that I'm streaming. Because like I said when I debuted, I've been here the whole time, but the difference now is that I'm actually streaming and making content. So like that with like all the back-end stuff you gotta do is like, it's like the workload. I went from having so much free time to like I'm running out of time now. Every day feels like so fast, which is, it's a nice thing. It's different. It's good. I'm happy with how it is now, but I need to learn to like manage everything. Not that I'm not managing, but I noticed that like because I'm doing a lot more now, I'm very tired all the time. But I mean that's an adjustment period that I need to do. And even if it's like streaming more in my time at night, which is like it's unfortunately you guys is like early morning, but also it's like prime Aussie and SEA time. I'm glad I can't get rid of you, Zen, because that means you like it here if you want to stay and don't want to get rid of. I would feel really sad if you, after this first week, you're like, yeah, this was a nice free trial of Aimee, but we out now. Oh, oh man. Yeah. You get used to it and you find things to like adjust and like, yeah. I will adjust. It's only first week. I gotta not be harsh on myself and be like, why are you tired, Aimee? What's going on? This wasn't you before. Like, what the heck? You know? Sonic Online trial has expired. Become member to renew. Oh no, that makes me think of like, what is that, Sonic Dream Rush or something on the Apple Arcade, but I don't have like Apple Arcade thing, and I don't really want to put money towards it because then you feel obligated to play every day because you're putting money towards it. But apparently it's like a good little mobile game that you can also use your controller to play on. Anyway, that was a really bad side tangent, my bad. It was good watching you, thank you. I hope you can continue. I'm here to say, okay. Hey, yippee. Yeah. I think my first thought, okay, how am I gonna go about this? Because I have a lot of thoughts, but like good thoughts. Like don't stress that I'm being a bit like, oh, can I? I noticed that as well. Like oh wait 1 second, I'm doing that ventriloquist thingy. Okay, cool. I noticed that. What was I saying? My brain is so dead. I noticed that yeah, this week has been like very positive. Like nothing bad has happened or anything. It's like you know, you're trying to collect all of your thoughts and experience and then put it into like I guess a thought process. The funniest thing, it's not funny, but like something I didn't expect to feel after debut was fear which was kind of weird because okay, I shouldn't say that was the first thing. The first thing I felt was relief because it was like all of this hard work is now paid off. All of the stress and anxiety that I went through, it's all paid off. I'm debuted. I'm live. I'm actually here. Like that was like the first feeling. The second feeling was fear. And the reason why it was fear was because I think I was talking to a friend about it. I'm like, I don't know why I feel scared all of a sudden. Like I feel so much dread, and I feel like, I don't know if dread is the correct word, but like I feel really scared. Like what if and I think it was because of like, what if I mess up? What if I'm a failure? What if no one likes me? Like this is only my first day here. Like what like streaming, like what am I gonna do? Like I don't want to disappoint anyone, and I don't want to let myself down, you know, that type of thing. Man, now that I said it out loud, and then looking back at Mero's not fanfic, but like the writing stream she did, and she was pulling the tarot cards. I'm like, wow, that really does sound like me a lot. But yeah, I was talking to a friend, and then they were like, well, Aimee, the thing is that now you have like a new sense of responsibility on your shoulders, and that's probably why you suddenly feel scared. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't think about it like that. And the reason I didn't think, I thought of that, and that new weight, because a weight lifted off of me, which was the debuting and making sure everything went well. And then the new weight that got put on me was like this corporate responsibility that I've never had before. And you know, making sure that I do well in myself, but also make sure I do well at Yume and also with Remedy. So I didn't realize, like, because I felt like I've always had a responsibility since day one being at Yume, but I didn't. But when you're streaming and doing content, and like, you know, you're actually doing the job that, you know, you signed up to, in a good way, of course. I didn't think I realized, like, oh, all the what ifs like suddenly came into my head right after stream. So then I think that's why I stressed out big time that after debut. And I went and bedrotted after that because I was when I was tired, and then because I think it was like all this energy that was like, you know, being pent up for 2 months suddenly exploded, and then I felt like I got hit by a truck, and then I went to sleep for, I don't know, 6 hours, and then I woke up and I'm like, I have to do so much work now because streaming now, and I'm out in the world and everyone knows that I'm here. So yeah, minor dread is normal. Yes, apparently it is, but I think because I'm so hard on myself, I was disappointed that I felt like that. But I think it might be very normal, and I think the difference is maybe not a lot of corporates speak about that stuff, so I think it might be good to speak about how, you know, there is a little bit of sense of, I think it's obvious. It's like, it looks like I'm taking my tongue out a lot, but I think it's just my microphone in the way of my camera. Anyway, I think it's like one of those things that everyone knows of but never speaks of, or it's like one of those things that it's like, well, obviously because you're in corporate, of course this is a normal thing to feel. But yeah, I was not expecting that. I think that's probably why I was a little bit shocked when I felt that way. Yeah, I definitely was a bit shocked. When the adrenaline runs out and you feel like you're being hiking for days, yeah. That's very true. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you. Oh, that's really nice. I always hate the sound of my voice, which is kind of funny because that's my whole job for speaking. But I think like everyone gets freaked out at how they sound. But other people will hear it differently to where you hear in voice. Yeah, but I sound really groggy right now because I am kind of ippy. but I'm doing my best. Yeah, I think it's good to be honest with feelings, especially to avoid burnout and to avoid like you know, anxiety or stress or fear or things like that. And I think it's normal for your community to see, like, that means like, oh, I think it's a good thing to look at your community, like for your community to also look at and know like, oh, she is working hard because, you know, she feels a certain way. Because I think like if you don't care about something, maybe it doesn't affect you well. But then again, everyone is different, so I don't want to not validate anyone. But I think the way that I feel is I get upset really easily at things, and I've been told it's because I care too much about things. So then that's why like every workplace I've been at, like you know, I get really stressed out super easy, and it's because I want things to work out well and I want to do a good job, and I don't want to, you know, be looked at like I'm lazy or anything like that. So I think it's the same here. Like now it's like, okay, well I'm doing this is real. I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want to, like, I think it's the expectations as well. I don't want to let any of the Remedy members down. I don't want to let Dumber down. I don't want to let staff down, and I definitely don't want to let myself down, because then I will feel like that is true failure, you know. Yeah. You know, just like cute thoughts in my head right now. Nah, it got better over time, I have to say. The more that I went live and started looking in, like, at the community more, like through streaming, it did get a lot better. So it wasn't like it was like this constant thought like every day, and then now I'm having second thoughts. It's nothing like that. It's more of the sense of like adjusting to it and knowing, like, you know, being a little not so harsh on yourself and knowing like it's only been 1 week, it's okay, like calm down. But for me, I'm like, I've set myself goals. I need to get them done, and I want to get things done, and I need to make sure that, like, yeah, I'm pulling my weight. You know, that's kind of those things that I'm feeling. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You know, if that's recognizable, then I guess like I don't need to worry that much. You know what I mean? So you're like me. I guess this is a bit of a common thing, maybe. You know, maybe it's just not like spoken much about, because I don't know if there's like a stigma, or it's like only show happy fun vibes, never show your, you know, what you're really thinking. But I'll make sure I don't like dump anything or like rant and rave or things like that. Like I think it's good to share, like, you know, the first week experience, and then it's like, well, it's only up from here, right? Like I can't you know what I mean? But you know, if I ever feel like I need to be honest about how I'm feeling with certain things, I will be sure to be honest, because I think what I've learned as well, if things don't get addressed right away, it makes communication worse. So even with chat, like if there's something I feel off about, I would think the best thing I need to do is address it. I'm not saying that because I feel like that right now. I'm just saying, you know, in the future anything can happen, and things happen, and new community grows and things like that. But for now, there's nothing that needs to be addressed or anything. I'm not trying to scare you guys. Now I feel paranoid. Like I said, I've said something wrong, but I don't think I have. But it's okay. It's only up from here and further down the sonic rabbit hole. Thank you so much for summing up my first week. It's case by case in general. I think people don't mind sharing your thoughts, and sometimes even appreciate it. Yeah, I think so too. And I think it's the difference between like knowing like I'm not calling anyone out, obviously. I'm just saying, like, you know, I will feel bad like if I want to watch my Oshi, but all they do is just not complain, but like, you know, say like every day is this. It will feel a bit bad to watch them, and you'll feel sad for them. Sorry, I have a very dry throat. So I think like it's in moderation, like when it needs to be talked about, talk about it, but not like an everyday rant and rave. And you know, it, like as much as like this is like my stream, it's not a public diary either. So I need to also keep that in mind, because I know sometimes I'm an oversharer. but I'll do my best to refrain, hold back. Honesty is the best policy. Yeah, I kind of live by that a little bit. Yeah, I got... well, I mean, there's water and coffee, so it's technically hydration, right? Sometimes unfiltered thoughts are pretty funny. I think I admire like things like that sometimes. Not like sometimes where I like it and then I don't like it, but I think it's good to like communicate how you're feeling and thinking towards people that you care about a lot, because it's the only way that no one's a mind reader, and that's the thing. But yeah, in moderation, and as I say, yeah, of course. I think coffee does dehydrate you because it also has like milk in it, and I think coffee itself, it's got antioxidants in it, so it will like fasten your metabolism, so then it will make you thirsty more because it's like it's like speeding up your metabolism. Yeah, it does dehydrate you. That's my copium when I say like, oh, there's water in X, like there's water in tea, there's water in coffee, I'm fine. But it's like the copium of like wanting to have coffee or tea. The thing with the Sonic thing, can I say something? But I know I've said this Sonic thing. I don't want to see me my whole personality because it could be cringe, but I'm an enjoyer, right? But and it's funny to bring it up, but just know I'm more than just a Sonic fan and a Shadow fan. But yeah, I'm not really doing myself any favors by drawing myself an OC, am I? But the thing is that look, man, it's fine. I drink hot water all the time. Like, I feel like I'm always drinking hot water. Don't worry. I am the chosen one. Don't worry. I am not hydrophobic. Oh yeah, that's the word. Diuretic? Diuretic? Yeah. It makes you poop. But yeah, I'm more than just a Sonic fan. I have more to offer. Yeah. That was about it. Just so you think like, oh, is that all she's into? Is that all she likes? I did get a request. I did get a request. I did get a request from Raein about some drawing stuff. So look forward to that. Thank you. Well, then I'm excited to see more to Aimee in the future. It was by chance I found your channel during the parasocial game stream, and I'm enjoying my season. Oh, I'm really glad. I'm glad that my streams, at least with the VODs, are getting out there. So that makes me happy. It's okay if you say, I don't even say I'm a super fan, because have you seen the... Oh man, I'm getting on tangent again. Have you seen the fans that like have like the dedicated rooms to like Sonic merchandise from like, you know, since the dawn of time? Alright, we'll have to make hot... you know what? I'm gonna have to make a shadow emote for Discord. Anyway, it's fine. What other thoughts have I thought about in my first week at Yume? I do have the questions, by the way. I've received all of the questions submitted in this week, so I'll be answering those as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to be like this cool, mysterious type person. I wanted to portray, but I've let the veil slip, and I think I'm kind of cringe a little bit, and I'm kind of worried I've off-put a lot of people. That's probably my big fear. Like like, oh no, it's not what I had in my head, and I couldn't commit to my bit, and now what, like, I look this sounds a bit vain, but I'm like, I know I look really cool, right? But then I'm like, I don't want people to come in here and then hear me talking about how much I love Shadow the Hedgehog, and then they click right out and be like, well, I didn't expect to get into that. Expose yourself within 15 minutes. Did I expose myself, or did someone write a comment? Because I can't even remember what happened anymore. It was such a blur. Oh man, but I think maybe it's best. Maybe it was meant to be this way. Maybe I wasn't meant to be the cool, mysterious type. I know I'm bubbly in nature anyway, so I don't think I could have like held on the mask for too long. I think it would have slipped eventually, but I was betting on the fact that it was an eventual thing rather than a straight away thing. I don't know, maybe something like that. Your bit was never survived. No. Yeah, it wasn't. But I think it was because it was like, it was called, no, it was like talked about in chat. So I was like, well, here we go, I guess. Or something like that. You actually subscribe. Oh, okay. You subscribed after Sonic OC mentioned. Okay. Because you're a plague doctor? Absolutely, that's why. Just debut 3.0. What if I hard reboot myself? What if I like what's that movie called and they wipe everyone's memory? What if I do that to you guys? Oh, Men in Black. What if I Men in Black you guys and then start again? I need a factory reset, yeah. Yeah. No! I know what it was in the 2.0. Shadow the Hedgehog came into my stream. That's what it was. I think it was Fate, actually. I think it was Fate. It wasn't me! Oh yeah, Rhea lobotomized us so you can just wipe out. Yeah, that's true, I can. This is the first time in my life I drew a Sonic OC, so it's kind of funny. Because in the past, I was like, I'm never gonna cross that threshold into like making a Sonic OC. But I did it for a thumbnail, and then I thought about it afterwards because I was just like, what if I just Sonic-fy myself into a thumbnail art? So then that, you know, so it's, you know, I was just thinking of that, but then after I drew it, I was like, what have I done? Like the realization hit me when I showed a friend, and they were like, Aimee, you've drawn a Sonic OC, and then it was like what have I done? It was literally like what have I done? Oh no. The threshold has been crossed. Yeah, maybe Shadow will come back into my stream one day, who knows, but in the meantime it's fine. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. I think I want to be big like this. Okay. What other thoughts? I noticed like I want to perform well. I think anyone does, but what else I've noticed this week is when I game casually, it doesn't matter about like making mistakes or how long you take, but when you're streaming, it's definitely like a big thing in the front of your mind, because you don't want people to get bored, or you don't want to look like you're not good at the things that you do. That's like another thing I've noticed as well. I get worried like, oh man, if I fumble too much, it's not fun for anyone. So I need to like speed it up a bit, or like I need to like not look like I have like I'm a crayon eater, IQ, or like room temp IQ, whatever. So I need to like make sure that yeah, mistakes are fun, but then I think after like 30 minutes of like trying the one thing, and then you're like, okay, I need assistance, I need the help button, I need to call a friend. and it's kind of a little bit sad because in your own time, it doesn't matter how long you take to do a puzzle or do something. But when you have people watching you, it's a little bit of pressure. But I mean, that's the whole thing of streaming. It's not like this is a new concept, but you know, some people mind it, some people don't. I know when I watch people and they're like, I'm sorry, like I'm struggling this and that, and then you type like when I watch my Oshis or like watch other VTubers, I always the first to comment like, don't worry, take your time, like just as long as you're having fun. If you need help, I'm always that type, but I'm, you know, you're always harsh and critical on yourself a little bit. Yeah, that's true too, because you're thinking about the stream, you're thinking about chat, you're thinking about the game, and then you're thinking about like the other layer as well as corporate is like, you know, making sure that you don't say things you're not supposed to say and things like that. Like just the common rules. I'm not trying to allude that things have been said or anything like that, but I'm just saying that like it's just another layer to the cake, the onion, the things I didn't think about. You know, and then, you know, people will come into your stream and see you struggling and, you know, might make a comment, and then that will make you feel bad, and then you feel pressured even more. So it's a lot. It can be a lot, but I think most of the time it's fine. I think a lot of chat likes, you know, letting the streamer do their own thing. Yeah. That's true. I should make it very clear, I don't feel suppressed in the stuff I say at all, and Dombra is very much like, you know, just say what you gotta say, like you're fine, like I trust you not to, like, you know. But at the same time, I'm very much like, I like I sound silly, I like following rules, and I like I think because in nature I'm a bit of a sheep, so you know, if I get told something, I'm gonna do it. Like okay, I shouldn't say sheep, I should say like I do respect authority. So if my boss tells me like something, I will make sure I get it done, or I make sure this and that, you know what I mean. I'm definitely a good girl. I don't think I mean I can be chaotic, but I'm not like a rule breaker chaotic good. I'm more of like a lawful good, if you want to talk about like that type of personality dynamic. I'm very, very lawful. So yeah, lawful good, not like lawful chaotic or lawful bad or anything like that. I don't know, is that even a thing? But definitely lawful good. So I want to make sure that I, you know, I think this is the proper saying, like, you know, cross my T's and dot my I's, and making sure that, you know, if I get told to be careful about a certain thing, I will make sure I will be careful, or, you know, but then I can see like how my honesty can shoot me in the foot, because I was about to say something I don't think I should have said. In the sense of like, not that it's bad, but you know, I think it's, how do I phrase this? I think it's like everyone knows that, you know, under being in a corporate, you sign contracts, so you have to, obviously everything needs to be upheld on both ends. So I'm just making sure that I uphold my end of the contract, if that makes sense, and I'm happy to, because that's what I signed up for, and I want to be here, so I don't want to jeopardize anything. I hope that cleared things up and I didn't confuse anyone, or like cause any like vague speculations or anything like that. That's all. Okay, that new fear unlocked. This it's not a new fear, it's what I've been fearing all week. No, another thing that I've noticed this week, I'm way more careful of what I'm saying, because I don't want things to be taken out of like context, or like saying something vague and then having it speculated or rumored about, you know, not that it has, but it's just like because you are a little bit more like, because you know, being corporate, you're a bit more exposed to like, you know, like viewers and things like that, and you're a little bit more in the spotlight in that sense. You have to be like way more careful of what you say, especially when it comes to like, you know, the goings-ons. going ons within, I think that's a word, within like a company or like, you know, things like that. So it's definitely something I need to be really mindful of. But I think that's because I'm an overthinker as well. I could never overthrow the frog. Don't worry, okay. I know you guys understand, but if, you know... are you an overthinker as well? I'm not a plague doctor, I'm a plague nurse. That's what I was thinking when I first saw my outfit that I was given. Like, I guess uniform for Yume? I don't know how you would say it. My cat just walked in front of my camera. Can you please move your butt? You're walking in front of my camera again. Thank you very much. Get you and your primordial pouch out of here. Do you want to sit on my lap, Yuna? Is that what you want? Okay. The cat is here. You want to sit here? What do you want? You gotta make up your mind. She was cuddling with me in bed this morning, so it was really hard to get out of bed. Cause she's normally not a cuddler in bed, but she'll cuddle you on your lap. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. What was I getting at? I was distracted by cat. The anxious worry what plague doctor profession. Good girl, Aimee. Bless, thank you. Yeah. It's Yuna here, by the way. I have to show photos of my cats. Wait, did I show? Oh no, I did show photos. She's a little calico one. She's so teeny tiny. She's very cute. I love her. I love Sunny too. But yeah, okay. So they're the things that I've noticed this week. What else have I noticed? I'm tired. I just want to keep working hard is what I've also noticed, because I want this to work out so badly. I want this to be like a career. I want to have a success. I realized it is my passion to be a content creator, and I think this is where I'm meant to be. Like, this sounds a little bit cringe, or maybe, I don't know, like weird, but I literally think like things happen for a reason, and I think like I was meant to be here, like, you know, passing an audition to something and then being in Yume. I think it was a good sign to say like, yeah, this is where you're meant to be. You're meant to be doing this kind of thing. So I think yeah, that's I believe that. So I think that's why I don't want this to fail, because then it feels like if I fail this, then I'm not worthy to continue. You know, I'm gonna try my best. So that's all I can do. But yeah. And my schedule was full. I think it was good that it was full, because I want to get to know you guys every day. And I want to show you like what I can do. So I think some debuts that I have seen have been pretty full on, but I'm glad that I've done it too, because I want to, you know, if I want to catch up, and if I want to, you know, be serious about this, I want to make sure that, you know, every day is a content day, whether that's like editing shorts, or, you know, doing live streams, or, you know, working with people on projects and things like that. Then, you know what, so be it. Because yeah, I want this to work out. Yeah, when I hit 1K and beyond and memberships and that, and then it will work out, especially with your work ethics. And thank you. I'm glad you said that, because sometimes I feel like, am I doing enough? Could I be doing more? But if people notice those little things just from 1 week, then I guess it's working out well. I don't want to like, yeah. It's too early to have those thoughts, Aimee. I'm sorry, but I think it's because, like, yeah, I'm an overthinking, anxious person. Chat is a reflection of the streamer, so you can see you're doing fine. That's very true. Thank you. And I'm not saying this to fish anything, obviously. That's another thing. I think I'm like, I don't want people to think like... And I don't know who I'm saying people, but it's just like, what if people think I'm like trying to fish for things, but I'm not. And then now I feel over worried. Oh no, I'm spiraling. That was, I think the first time I played that, I took so long to play it. It was, I think it was over 20 hours or something like that. So there was some things I remembered and some things I didn't, but I know the first time I played it, I think I was a bit more meticulous in things, but yeah, I can't believe I did that in 2 days as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. What have you learned? Oh yeah, you guys tell me what you've learned from me in week 1. That's a good idea too. Shadow lover, a screamer, hidden gamer rage, chill and comfy, and giggly mess. Very cute. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll try not to game rage too much, but I literally think while I was raging, it was because and that was pretty mild, I think. But like, I think it was because I was getting stuck, and then I don't know why my tongue keeps sticking out. I was yeah, I think because I was getting stuck and it was like something I've already done before. So I'm like, why am I messing up so bad? I'm like, all these new people are watching you. Stop messing up. So then, and then I was getting angry because I... Yeah. Anything else you guys observed while I was here? I mean, not here. Not, this first week. I'm sorry. I'm having brain fog because I'm tired. That's very true. Yeah. I panic and yeah, I noticed I panic heaps. Oh my god, that building. I will never get over that. I do have a Switch. I have a Switch, I have a PS5, I have a PC, I have a PS4. I think that's it. I think it's all my stuff. I mean, I have handhelds. I love my Vita, I love my 3DS, but like I haven't used them in ages. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what else. Ring Fit. Maybe when I get a 3D model. Oh, any games I look forward to? There's a big long list. One thing is that like when there was games that we wanted or were interested in, we would let Dombra know and then he would get them on Steam for us, and then so now we have like a huge library. There's a lot that I'm interested in. Off the top of my head, the only one I can think of that I haven't played before, it's called AI something. And it's like I think it's like a detective game, and you play as like an AI, or you have like an AI assistant. And it looks like a Persona game, or it looks like Shin Megami Tensei kind of game, I think. And it's like I can't remember. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I'm interested in that. Yeah. So I want to try that out. But that looks like a big game to play. So it would have to be like over a span of a couple of weeks. Yeah, definitely. I do want to play all those Sonic games I set out for myself. I do want to... any other games I can think of? Oh, the Professor Layton game that got announced, but I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I'm excited for that. Man, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think. I guess you have to keep watching my streams to find out what type of games I'm interested in then. No, I'm not out of shape. It's that I know it's sus. I'm not stupid. I know playing Ring Fit is sus as fuck. I know. That's why I was like, if I set a goal maybe for 3D, like at least like it's kind of worth it. But like just being in the form that I am now, like trying to do Ring Fit, I don't think it's gonna look nice. I don't want to play Sonic Forces because I heard it was terrible, and I've seen gameplay of it and it looks maybe not good. What type of games do I like the most? I like Final Fantasy 14. I guess I like games where there's like I want to say like MMOs, but the thing is like I only play one. I used to play BDO, Black Desert Online, but yeah, I stopped playing it right before they were changing companies, and then you had to like transfer your account over, and then I was like, yeah, I'll get to it, because then I kept putting it off, and then but I kept getting the emails like, hurry, make sure you change your account over so you don't lose your account for BDO. And I was like, yeah, I'll get to it later. I'll do it like later, it's fine, it will still be there. And then I remember getting the email where it was like, too late, your account's gone now, and I was like, oh shit, no. Yeah, I don't like I guess I like RPGs the best. I like I guess the style I kind of like is like Final Fantasy 16, where it's like, you know, open world, you can run around, do side quests, and they have like the little bosses that are on like out in the world that you can just fight. I like that stuff. But if I was to play like a game, I do like not streaming wise, but like I don't know, because I say that because trying to coordinate it is kind of hard on stream, but just in my own time, I like games where you can like come together as like players and like work towards something. Like in Final Fantasy 14, I like when there's like S rank hunts that you can all like, everyone like gathers in the party finder and they go do and or like there's the fate farming. I like that type of thing. I like doing boss raids. That's why I love doing my savage raids every week as well, because it's like look, I like playing solo in a lot of things because I get shy even in MMOs, so I only stick to like my friend group, and then that's kind of it. But I would never never be social in an MMO. I just like sticking to my friends, and then like kind of sticking to yeah, what I like the world that's built in the game. So I don't want to like, when I go into Final Fantasy 14 for example, I don't want to like put any real world stuff into it because it's my way to escape from it. No, it's true, I am like that, and I'll tell you why. When I need to change clothes in FF14, like say I need to take off my gear and change it or whatever, I literally go into an inn or I go into my private estate and I go get changed, because I am embarrassed that players can see my character like without clothes on. Like if I need to change like a top set, for example, or I've been rearranging my... I go into an inn, or I go into my private estate to go get changed because I'm scared. It's embarrassing. So I go get changed somewhere. When I first started playing, when I was little sprout, I used to do that. No, I would do that, and then, but if I was like nowhere near where an inn was, I would go around like I would try to find like a secluded corner and like go around the corner to go quickly change. And then I used to like panic. I'm like, so quickly, someone could turn around the corner. They're gonna see you. They're gonna see your underwear and your bra. Quickly, put clothes on. Out of context, that sounds really bad, but yeah, it's in the game. Yeah, I'm not a Limsa AFK or anything like that. I would go AFK in my home because but sometimes if I get brave enough, some days I'm like, I'll go check out Limsa, but then I just kind of look around and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a lot, and then I go back. Sometimes I feel a little bit even overwhelmed at my FC. It's not my FC, but like the FC that I'm in, the house there, because I want to hang out with my friends, but then I feel a bit shy because if there's someone I don't know there, I sound so cringe. Like if there's someone that I don't know there, or like, you know, mutuals of other people in the FC are there or things like that, I don't know why I get really shy. Especially if like my friends aren't there to like be like, it's okay, Aimee, come stand here. Like, it's okay. Like if they're not there, then I don't. And then sometimes my friends like hang out with their other friends in the game, so then I'm kind of by myself a lot. But I kind of do that to myself, so I don't blame anyone, is what I'm trying to say. But like sometimes I feel lonely, sometimes I don't, but I know it's because I've chosen to like be shy. I don't know if it's a choice to be shy. I just have a shy personality. Even though I scream and panic a lot and I laugh a lot, but I'm actually a really shy person. I'm super reserved as well. But I think like that's why I also like streaming, because it brings out a side of me that I don't get to do a lot in, you know, in my day-to-day. Yeah, that was a big long rant. That's crazy. What were we talking about again? Anyway, I guess oh man. Hello. It's not a choice to be shy, but there's bravery in getting out of your comfort zone and trying to talk to people you normally wouldn't. Yeah. That's the thing I need to work on more, is like, and it's a good thing to learn to, even if the small steps start in FF14 friend making, you know, because I need to network more as corporate VTuber now. So yeah, that's something I need to work on and learn how to be brave, because I don't feel like a very brave person. I always feel like a bit pathetic sometimes, because even when if I go out and eat with a friend, I always make them do my order because I'm too shy to talk to the cashier or the waiter or the waitress. So I just let them know what I want, and then they order it for me, and because I literally like freak out. And then if they know the order's for me, they look at me and be like, oh, do you want this and that? And I look at them like, can you answer for me? But I need to not do that. I don't know why I get like that. Yeah, anyway, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, brave enough to confess dating. I never said I was dating. I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth. It's socially anxious, yeah, but I want to be. But I think like if I needed to do confrontation, because maybe if like a friend was upset or hurt by, you know, another person, I will confront without hesitation. But when it comes to my own, I don't think I could do that. Like, I think there has been times where like I'm like, that's someone hurt you, that's it. I'm gonna go at them, and then I have to be like, you know, picked up by the collar and be like, no, I mean, stand back, it's fine. Yeah. That's like, you know, call, you know when you sometimes call a place and you're like, please don't answer, please don't answer, please don't answer, please don't answer. Yeah, I'll keep slowly opening up my heart more, but like, yeah, I need to learn to be brave. That's probably something I need to I think I lost a little bit of confidence before streaming, because I you know, I was hiding away for so long. But now that I'm doing it like this, I feel like I've regained confidence. But it's more like, I wouldn't say this is like a confidence thing. This is more like a, you know, making sure I'm on top of everything kind of thing, in the sense of like making sure that I'm doing well in Yume as like, you know, a colleague and employee and things like that. So I like a talent, so I need to make sure like I also, you know, keep that into consideration. But I don't think that is anything to do with, I mean, you're gonna have some type of confidence, but I feel confident enough to do like what I'm doing streaming is I'm doing well, but I need to have, I guess it is a confidence thing, because then I need to have confidence that I won't fail, you know what I mean? But in that sense, I need to work hard. So I don't know, it's like a bit of both with confidence in that sense. But I think I feel a lot better than I did before. I feel more confident now, but I feel now I need to be brave. Yeah. She's shy, but she will kick your ass. I'm just imagining Aimee trying to order coffee, shaking in place and mask on. That's pretty low accurate. Because I do wear my like face mask out a lot because I get shy. Not that I'm saying I'm ugly, I need to hide my face. Now I'm overthinking again. Anyway. You can measure how nervous Aimee is by how many times she interrupts herself. Actually, that's very true. You say you're more brave than you think? I think that's always the case, isn't it? Like, you always think that you can do better, or you always think like it's not enough, but... Or, yeah, even like you know, thinking that you're not brave, but, you know, this is quite a brave feat to do. I don't know why I feel emotional all of a sudden. That's crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Cover of Super Shy? I think Mero would do a cuter cover. Superstar, don't wait a minute, make you mine. I can't remember the lyrics, that's all I remember. No overthinking rule 1. Alrighty, well, Lord help me, because that's gonna take time. Yeah, but you should never overthink things, but what if, yeah. I literally wear my heart on my chest, yeah. I heard that's a good quality that, you know, yeah. I always get told I'm too honest and too kind, and that's, yeah, but I'm not saying that to like toot my own horn, but it's just a lot of feedback I get from people. So, you know what I mean? That's an overthinking statement I just said. An overthinking emote. I have a not thinking enough emote, which is the loading brain one. Yep. What's an overthinking one? Probably like the spiral eyes and just panic emote is an overthinking emote. I'll have to put that on my emote list of a list of more emotes to add to the Discord. I think it was a pet emote, like a pat emote. Pat. I'll do a panic one. I'll do like a sinister one with it. Someone mentioned like a syringe one, so I'll do that too. If I don't toot, we'll toot for you. Okay. Loading icon? Like on Google? Loading icon? Is that what I'm looking up? Google it. What's coming up? It does have a funny name. What is it called? I can't see. Loading icon name, maybe? Oh, it does have a funny name. Thrubber. Is that a bad word? I'm actually throbbing right now. We regret to inform you that the spinning loading icon is actually called a throbber on the internet. Oh no, I'm throbbing! Okay. Okay. How about we answer some questions? I think it's Q&A time. Sorry, let me get something back up. Okay. 10 out of 10 transition, thank you. The more you know. Okay. Can you see this? Okay. Do you want this more maybe down here? Maybe here is a bit better. Okay, no, I was just checking to make sure it works. Throbbing stream when? Every stream's a throbbing stream. Bonsai bud. Because I'm AI, right? As you know, I wanted to make like a little bonsai thing, but who knows? Maybe that could be a thing coming soon. Like a little mascot, who knows? Who knows what Aimee is cooking? Yeah, that's okay. Always next time, but for now, this is the stuff. I mean, this is yep. So this question, you mentioned you have 2 kitties. Will they be integrated into your lore? Like virtual pets? Oh wait, that was like Bonzi. Not my cats, because they are very different. I wouldn't trust them to be virtual assistants. Will it crash my computer and give you viruses? Of course, because it if you download the Aimee virtual pet assistant, it also comes with a free MEMS virus. So yeah. Every time I'm thinking I'm throbbing. No, this is not meant to. Yep. I mean, think of you as an AI that completely fooled humans and fully integrated. Exactly. You convinced me. We'll download Aimee.exe. What else about my cats? Yeah, so I have 2 little cats. They're not little, they're about like 4 years old now. Sunny, a British short-hair cross Scottish fold. He has little floppy ears. He is white and orange, but he uses more of his orange brain. He has a heart murmur, so every day I give him medicine twice a day. And he is a good boy, and he's very healthy, so don't stress. What else? He's actually super cuddly, and he's a lap cat, and he's a cuddle in bed cat, and he makes funny noises. He's the instigator in the house when it comes to like play fighting with Yuna. He's the big brother. You know, when I am not feeling well, like mentally or physically, like when I get sick kind of often. Wow, what a staple to have in Remedy. But anyway, I'll do my best to try not to get sick. But anyway, he always comes into bed and comforts me a lot, so he's a very good boy. I don't know, I've always noticed with every boy cat I've had, they've always been like that. But Yuna is the type, she's a tiny little calico cat, she's very cute. When we first got, like when my family first got her, I should say because I live with her. But anyway, when I first got her, she was tiny little baby kitten, and I think the person lied about how old she was when I got her, sorry, and said that, you know, she was, you know, actually old enough to leave the mum, but she wasn't, and said that she was toilet trained, but she wasn't, and so I had to like kind of raise her a little. Like Sunny, I think at that point was 3 months older than Yuna. But Yuna was still like a couple of weeks old, and so she was so tiny. She would fit in my hands when I cupped them together. She was really tiny. But then I think now that, you know, she's 4 years old, she's still tiny, so I think she was just a runt. But she also had an eye infection because the place that I got her, it wasn't even a family friend, it was like a family member's colleague that had kittens, and they didn't really know how to like look after kittens, and they weren't like spaying any of their cats, which was kind of upsetting. But anyway, it doesn't matter now. I say that because Yuna ended up having like an eye infection, but she's perfectly fine now. But I just remember like nursing her when she was little, and, you know, giving her eye drops and taking care of her, and she got really clingy to me when she was, you know, because I was always doing that with her. I had to teach her how to use a litter box, and it was a bit frustrating because, you know, she would be pooping on the bed, so I had to do a lot of research. I'm like, how do I stop getting my cat shit on my bed? And it was because she doesn't realize that isn't a toilet, that's a place, you know, for sleeping or playing, you know, so you had to associate space with play, so then she knows not to go toilet there. And then I think I got Sunny like a couple of days after Yuna, or like a week. I can't remember when. Maybe it was a week. And then Sunny, because he was older, he showed Yuna how to use the toilet, like the litter box. So then, yeah, she learned how to use it from him. So that's why he is like the big brother that always teaches her things. And, you know, if she's a bit cautious of something, and Sunny is quite brave, so she will learn from him. They are very good siblings. They're not from the same litter or anything, but, you know, when you have a family, like when you are a cat owner and you have like more than one cat, you know, they're brothers and sisters because you've adopted them, so, and you're their mom, so yeah. So but they will not be a virtual assistant because yeah, I think like yeah, I think it's cooler if I use like my little mascot that I've made, but that's coming soon. But yeah, they're my 2 little cats, and they always I always think I mention them on stream because they're a big part of my life, and they're always in my room when I'm streaming, or they're always doing something, or I feel like I'm a cat mom, but I'm also a cat maid. You know, always picking up after them, always cleaning after them, always, you know, feeding them. They have like, you know, Sunny is such a prince that, you know, I could put food in the bowl, but he'll just still be in a comfortable spot, you know, chilling, I have to like pick him up to put him to the bowl to eat. Otherwise, like he will forget to eat, or like not forget. He's just so, I don't want to say lazy, but he's just like doing his own thing so much he doesn't realize like until the last minute he gets hungry. But yeah, they're the best cattles. Yeah, I'm a big cat person. Cat girl at heart, cat made by choice. True. Alright, next question. Question as old as time. Nurse or maid? Well, I think I'm more of a I think a nurse. No, I take that back. A maid. I like maid outfits a lot better than nurse outfits. I mean, some nurse outfits are nice, but I like the maid, like I like the long dresses that, you know, I guess I'm thinking of like maybe more anime or like, you know, Victorian-ish kind of style, but I like the long dresses. I like, yeah, I like the maid style more. Yeah. I like maids more. What's a funny maid line? Is there a common maid line? Oh, moe-moe-kin? Okay. The only bit I know is like, oishiku nare moe-moe-kin? What's another one? I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。ご飯にする？お風呂にする？それとも、わたし？ Something like that, right? Thank you. Look forward to my voice packs, I guess. Okay. Next one. Oh shit, now I'm sweating from embarrassment and I feel like my heart's about to jump out of my throat. No! Okay, next one. I'm reading the right one, right? The good old usual question. Why are you a VTuber? I love content creation. I love being a VTuber. I love how I guess diverse the community is. There's some things I think in any community is kind of like, you know, there's good and bad things, but I think in general, I've never been this happier being in you know, a community before. And I'm happy kind of doing my own thing as well, but I like everyone coming together and helping, and you know, in the sense of like, you know, when you make your own space and your own friend groups and things like that. I want to say I've made lifelong friends in this community, so and I get to experience things I didn't even think I could, even this career, right? Like when you grow up, you think like I'm gonna be like in an office job, or I'm gonna, you know, you think your career's gonna go down one path, but it doesn't. So I think this is the most stable I feel in terms of like passion, and you know, that I'm doing something right that I love. And as a people pleaser, I normally feel like, you know, I've held back a lot of my younger years. I just sound like a hag saying that. Anyway, because of like, you know, trying to please others, or, you know, trying to please my creator, or, you know, things like that. So I think I think this is the one selfish thing that I want to pursue, and know that, you know, I will succeed from it and do well and be happy. And it's unconventional career-wise, but I think we're in a time where, you know, this is doable. This is like a way to, you know, be... I don't want to sugarcoat. I don't want to like try to beat around the bush, because at the end of the day, you do things because, you know, we live in our society that, you know, you need money, you need to, you know, be, you know, you need to, you know, have a career, you need to have stability, like financial stability. And I think like this is the career that I want to be in, and I just want to make content. I want to stream. I love editing videos. I love, you know, that side of content creation. Even like I'm getting a little bit a technical now, or like a little bit I don't know how you would say, like but I even like the analytical side of things as well. I like looking at, you know, how things perform and what I can do better, and if something worked well, then okay, cool, I'll do that again. And if it didn't, then it's like, okay, analyzing why it didn't go well and what can I do to do better and things like that. And I feel like, you know, that's, you know, I didn't realize how much I love that until I became a VTuber. So yeah, I feel like a freaking nerd right now. I'm actually, you guys. Actually, it's all about the analytics, and it's about... And it's cool seeing like an ever-changing environment, like, you know, algorithms and... Oh man, that sounds super nerdy. But like, yeah, I like that type of things because it's challenging, and it, you know, the metas are always changing, and, you know... yeah, it's adapt or die. Hi Yuna, what would you like? Yeah, the thing is, some things you can understand it, and some things sometimes you can't, because the algorithm, especially on YouTube, is so... It's I don't think YouTube even knows its own algorithm, like, because some things work and some things don't, and some things you think that are gonna work doesn't work, and things that you post that are so insignificant end up going big. So it's kind of interesting. Man, I could ramble and I could ramble on and on about that, but I think at the end of the day, the reason I'm a VTuber is because I took a selfish chance and want to join to see what it's like to stream, and I ended up loving it so much, and I want to be a content creator. I don't want to do anything besides VTubing, if I'm honest. I don't want to I don't want to delve anywhere else. I want to be here. So I think that's also that pressure of making sure that it works out, so I have a right to be here. Alright, next question. Oh, thank you, Yuna. What is your Oshi or inspiration when it comes to content creation? Hold on. My cat wants to sit on my lap. Anything for you, my queen. Come hither. Alright, good girl. My Oshis. Oh man, I have a lot. A lot of them now have graduated. But I would say the catalyst was definitely like during the pandemic. I think everyone was like that. I think everyone was kind of like that. It was like in 2020. And I think the first clips I saw, it wasn't even like a stream. It was like clips, and people were translating them, and it was it wasn't even Hollow Ian Gen 1. It wasn't. It was actually JP that got me into Hollow. JP got me into it. Yeah, the VTubing boom. I think it was, or was it 2019 or was it 2020? I can't remember. But it was, I think it was Korone from Hololive, and she was playing a Mario game. I think it was her. I think that was the catalyst, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" I knew a Kizuna Ai, but I thought her of more like a Vocaloid. I don't know why in my head. She was more of a Vocaloid to me than like a VTuber, because it was, I know she introduced herself as like Kizuna Ai virtual YouTuber, but the thing is like I don't know, it was really different. But yeah, and then I was watching Korone stuff, and then I saw Sakura Miko, and then Pekora, and then I was like, what the heck, this is a whole thing? And then I think then it was around the time actually it was, I know it was before Halloween, because when I was in the virtual world yet to have emerged as in Yume, yeah, I think I applied since then, like, applied I think everyone did, so I think like yeah, it was like way before Ian. Yeah, and then you get into like, you know, you realize like, oh, there's other waves, there's other agencies and things like that. But yeah, those three were definitely my catalysts into VTubing. It was big, yeah, 2020, 2021. And then everyone started doing it in a sense, and then yeah. But who are my Oshis now that I always go and watch? Let me think. Definitely Doki Bird. Definitely Mint. I do watch Biju a lot. People. Man, she's such an inspiration as well. Same with Doki, the way they you know, work hard. Actually, they all do. All three of them do. Who else? I got something in my eye, sorry. I'm trying to think. I think that's actually, that might be it actually. That I'm like always watching all the time. I would say like, yeah, they're my Oshis. Those three. Bejewel, Doki Bird, and Mint Maid. I think they're my Oshis. I know they're my Oshis. Oh! Fuomoko as well. Sorry, that was really silly. They're actually coming to Sydney, so I'm excited. Well, they're going as a guest at a convention. So I'm really excited. Yeah. Okay, those four. Well, technically 5. Yeah. Those I would say are my Oshis. Big inspiration because they all do a lot of creative things. A lot of them are endurance streamers as well. Really funny to watch. I would say like Mint Maid's like a comfort. Like no matter how I'm feeling, I always feel comfortable watching her, and like she always makes me feel happy and always makes me feel like laugh. Like I always laugh when I watch her. And she's really talented as well. Doki Bird is another very talented, hardworking creator that like creates a lot of projects that I admire. She has really good resilience as well, so I love that about her. I hope one day I'm noticed. Not in like a weird way, but like I don't know if this is like a copium thing, but I think we would get along really well. But I mean, anyone could say that because she's likable a lot and lovable and really friendly. So I think a lot of people will get like, I feel comfortable or like very friendly around. But yeah, that was like that's a big one. And yeah, Bijou is like she's a really amazing endurance streamer as well. Like the content she does, she's a really good gamer. And she's really funny and cute. And Fumoko, they're both so talented. They're really funny. Like I think they're the most clips I've watched where and like yeah, they're really I love them. They're very lovely. Who knows? Maybe this is like a good, maybe in Yume this is a good opportunity to meet Oshis and things like that. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, she would get along with a lot of group of people. Yeah, I don't want to get like I don't want to use like because every at the end of the day, everyone are people. Everyone has their own comfortability, and everyone has a right to not want to hang out with people. But I hope like I make a good enough impact where like a positive impact on the community, the same way that my Oshis do, to the point where there's like, oh, Aimee's kind of cool. Like, oh, that's someone I would want to hang out with. So that's kind of how I feel. So I not be like an entitlement or anything like that. I don't want it to be like that, or I want it to be like recognized through my own skills or like my own content that maybe my Oshis might even liking a tweet. I'll be satisfied. Like or just what if they are lurkers in the future? I would love that. But who knows? But I'm just trying to say like I don't I don't deserve anything without like also putting in the work and giving respect back to like the people that are like pillars of the community kind of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm glad. Alright, next question. I think I ranted a lot on that one. Oh, you're cute, right? No, I had no idea. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't forget what Aimee's cute. Oh no, that's crazy. Aimee's cute. Thank you. You showed us your artwork that you've made for Remedy on your debut. Will there be any art streams in the future? Yeah. So I love illustrating and drawing art and things like that. I wanna do like emote. My plan was always to make like an emote stream for like when memberships open and that, but I might do it earlier because when that idea was made, I didn't think like the emotes were going to be used in Discord, but that was also my ignorance because I'm not a big Discord. I will use Discord to communicate, but it's not like I use Nitro. I don't have like Nitro or anything, or like I'm not like really active in certain like community servers and things like that. So I didn't even think about like adding membership emotes to Discord. So, but I want to add more, and then I think like when I do open memberships, I will add like specific membership like emotes, like like cheering ones, like the light sticks or things like that, like special ones. So yeah, I would definitely do more art ones is what I'm trying to say. I do wanna, I'm kind of the type where like I don't think Aimee 2024, thank you. Aimee. I'm kind of the type where I feel bad if people make art of me. I love it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I I love it and encourage it, in fact, but I feel bad, like, they took so much time out of their day, or like it took them weeks to make this, and I feel bad, like they could have spent it on someone, like drawing someone else, but they did it on me instead. So I kind of feel like I will probably make a lot of my like art of myself in Remedy, because I don't know why I feel bad. It's like this weird guilt feeling of like, oh no, why me? But also thank you. I don't know, it's very odd. Oh no, not the throbbing. Yeah, but I know if I was to draw on stream, I'll probably get super distracted and talk a lot. So it would only be like maybe little drawings where, you know, like yeah, the emotes and things like that. Because if it was like a full-on illustration, it would take longer than it. When I think I can pop out illustrations one a day, like, you know what I mean. But when I'm streaming, I feel like, you know, you're also talking that, and I feel bad if I sit in silence concentrating, or like, you know, talking and drawing is like a kind of a little bit of a hard thing, because yeah. So sorry, my throat. But to answer the question, yes, art streams in the future, TM soon TM. Well, I'm throbbing like crazy because I have really bad brain fog today. That is really bad out of context. Crazy. Oh goodness gracious. I just what can I read? I just want you to know that you are funny and doing a great job. I am very sure you and everyone in Yume Plus will succeed. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the girls are talented. The staff have been amazing. You know, there's always ups and downs in anything, but I think we're persevering amazingly at Yume. We're only a little baby company, so there's, you know, still a lot to learn and grow and do. I feel really blessed to be in Remedy. I think I lucked out big time. And I'm glad. You know what? We're talking about Oshis before. Remedy should have been in that comment as well. But I was thinking like more like who, like I watch Remedy. I'm not saying I don't. Oh my gosh, now I'm overthinking that you guys think I don't watch Remedy, because I do. I watch the girls when they stream. I've always watched them since they debuted. But I think because I see them as like also as like friends and you know, colleagues, so it's also like they are my Oshi, I swear. They're all talented, they all, you know, they all have amazing things that they can, you know, bring to streaming and to the community. I think altogether our personalities work really, really well. But yeah, I'm so glad I have a gen like Remedy. I really think I lucked out. Yeah, I'm glad, because yeah, I think everyone gives something different. It's not, I'm not saying that this is a thing, but it's not like we're not generic, and I'm not saying that any other company is. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like everyone brings something different to the table. Everyone has something special to bring. Everyone is like unique, but when we come together, it's like it feels right. It feels like all the puzzle pieces fit perfectly. There's, you know, there was no struggle to like, you know, we're not missing pieces, and we're not like, you know, forcing pieces in that you shouldn't be there or anything like that. It's like everything was meant to fit perfectly the way it is in Remedy, and you know, yeah, I know, but I'm scared. I'm scared. What am I? Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's fair enough. With our forces combined. Thank you very much. Please continue to support Remedy and the girls, and Yume Plus, and you know, big things happening. The kitchen is cooking or something like that. In a good way, yeah. Thank you. That makes me happy. I feel like that mean like, oh, you support Yume Plus. Thank you, Una, for walking in front of my camera. Yeah, it's like I support Yume Plus. Okay, my work here is done. Like that's all I'm very happy to hear about. Next question. So why Yume Plus and say not one of the other ups? I hate how it crops like that. Upstart VTube corpus that recently sprang up around the same time. Also, how'd you get into VTubing? So the second half of that question has been answered in a previous question about, like, you know, it was, you know, during the big C and you know, watching Hollow JP clips and the talents there and getting into that, realized that I loved content creating, you know, and yeah, that's, yeah. But the first half, I would say that why Yume and not other places? Because Yume, I feel like I took a chance because Yume is a, you know, startup. It was new, and I think the main reason was like, imagine being like the founding father of, like, or like the, you know, the first generation of a company. Like, imagine that. Like, it's a rare opportunity. Like, sometimes you get into other, like, not that I have experience, but I'm just saying, but like, you know, you might be like other established corporates might be like, you know, into like their 3rd gen or 4th gen, but you could be like a first generation at a startup that kicks off, and you will always be like the OG. So I think that's why. And then, you know, being looking, you know, being offered, and then you know, I should say like passing auditions is more. I didn't get offered anything until after I passed, but everything sounded like, you know, the most benefits of the talents, and I can't be happier with things that we've been given. Yeah, so I that's why I believe I was meant to be here. Like, everything just aligned well, and everything has been, you know, like there's how do I say this? I'm not trying to say anything bad. I'm just trying not to lose like my focus a bit. But okay, but like basically being the OG, being Gen 1 at a start off, and imagine like, yeah, that company kicking off and doing amazingly, and you're you and your gen mates are like the forefront of the whole company. I'm not at gunpoint. Yeah, and you know, as much as, you know, I'm taking a chance on Yume, they're taking a chance on me too. So I feel like I'm in and the things that they've offered, you know, in terms of like what they provide as a company, it's really good. So I feel well looked after, which is, you know, an opportunity I don't think a lot of people get. So it's I'm very lucky and very blessed. So I think the girls can agree. Maybe I'm not trying to speak on their behalf. That's why I'm stuttering. I'm not trying to say that they're not getting the same treatment, because they are. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to speak on anyone's behalf. Anyway, that's overthinking. Haha. kind of like IMS and Shoujo thing. I don't really know much about like, did she get scouted or auditioned, or was she like the founding member or something like that? But if that's the case, then I guess. But then I don't want that to be like, you know, I don't want... It will be a bit sad if, you know, you get other gens in. I'm not saying that we are right now. I'm just saying like in the future, like who knows. But I'm saying like, I don't... Being compared to like previous gens, like, oh, Gen 1 it was better than Gen... That would be terrible. I would hate that. I think that would be horrible. And it would feel so bad for your colleagues. And, you know, you become friends as well. So... I hope that, you know, it's more of like a standard that Gen 1 is setting in for, you know, future gens or things like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Blink 3 times if you need help. Summer's like say something nice, Aimee, something nice. Did I said something nice? Stumble behind the camera with a gun. Oh no. He's gonna watch the VOD and be like, what the fuck? They didn't take his chance, they struck gold. Aw, that's so nice. I feel like a diamond in the rough sometimes. That's comforting to know, yeah. Just know like we are very well looked after. And everything is for talent benefit, so yeah. That's why I want to do well, because I feel like I want to repay back what, you know, the chance. Even this, you know, it's not to say that I didn't work hard to be here, because I feel like, well, that's the whole point of like auditioning correct, right? But I want to show them that, you know, you didn't make a wrong decision in picking me out of, you know, thousands of people that, or hundreds of people that, you know, also auditioned. I want to, you know, that's why. One day Aimee will stop overthinking about random stuff. Yeah, they were popular I think before I am out, because it was Melody. I think she was the first one. Yeah, I hope we become like a household name company too among VTuber fans. Yeah, every gen will be just as incredible as Remedy. I hope so. That would be lovely. Dumber always watches our VODs. How was your day, Aimee? I did my work. Don't worry, I'm fine. I had sleep, I ate something. Well, I had a snack and... Oh my god. In 1 week, you literally have described me in this one little skit. That's amazing. Girl failure experience. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's another one too. Yeah, good. Nice. You're more of an indie VTuber enjoyer. That's a... Yeah, I mean, we're still indie company. Well, I say indie because we're baby, but like, who knows? But we're still corporate, and I think that's, yeah. It's less pressure than a bigger established one, but I hope we can go to, you know, that comfortability in the future, or like soon. Yeah, I know it's still my first week. I have a long way to go, but I'll keep doing my best, and that's all I can do. Yeah. Yeah, they both, yeah, they Gunrun and Melody were like the starters of VTubers. Yeah, I think that's what I remember correctly. I guess, you know, I guess Aimee, but yeah. But be nice to Dombra a little bit. He's a hardworking frog. I'm not trying to say like because I'm a kiss ass or anything like that. I see like how hard. Oh shit! Sorry, you know. I see how hard everyone works in Yume, but like I get the shit talking because it's like a a meme joke. I get it. Yeah, man, I'm really bad at overthinking today. What happened? Interrogated with each question. I'm sweating bullets every time I answer something. I'm like looking at Discord to see. I think Dombra's sleeping right now, but I keep looking over to be like, is management or like staff gonna say something about like, Aimee, you shouldn't have said that. What the fuck? And I'm like, but it's fine. Yeah, close-knit community. I think you guys, I think Remedy before I came have established that. So they did an amazing job of finding and creating a community and, you know, growing it, and, you know, I think that's good. Frogman is just a little guy. If you say that to him, I think he would like that. You praise him from time to time. Okay. It's what you do. You bully the CEO. Yeah. I wanna... You know what would be kind of funny? I hope this is something we can do in the future. Sorry, I just like full laugh coughed in the mic. What if Sakuna and Dombra, Frog Boss, got into like did a stream together where they talk about how they get bullied by their employees and their talents. So I like the talent. I think that would be kind of funny, and it's like these two CEOs just like breaking down. Really can't believe how mean they are to us. It'll be kind of funny. I reckon that'll be funny. Just the two CEOs talking to each other, like a almost like a therapy session. It's VTuber CEO support group run by Sakuna and Frogman Dombra. That'd be kind of funny. I like how they're kind of water themed too, like a frog and a fish. Fish mention. Thank you very much for coming to stream. Thank you. And then they fight each other at the end. Yeah, they have to fight for like like a company supremacy. Yeah, Dombra and Sakuna just crying about being bullied, and then Yago being treated as best girl. I remember seeing a clip of this is fine to say everyone. I don't know why my tongue keeps sticking out. It's pissing me off. But what was it? Kason opening like the holo cards and then pulling a Yago, and she's laughing so much about it. It's like, I was scared that I wanted a cute girl, and I got this man. And he was like an SSR card or something. It's very funny. You remember I praised Dombra and he got Cinderance to take it back. Yeah, he doesn't like being complimented. He said he struggles a lot, but I always tell him he's doing a good job. And then when he says sorry, okay, this is like a bit of an inside joke, but every time he says sorry to me, I send, and I'm like, there's no need to be sorry, you're doing fine. But every time, because he kept saying it so often, every time he says sorry, I just link him a video of the YouTuber Anomaly and his farting compilations. Because Dombra hates it. He hates like bodily functions, so like I keep, every time he says sorry to me, yeah, I sent him like you know the guy, and he's like it's your boy from Sweden, and he's got like a balaclava looking thing on, and his name's Anomaly, and he does like CSGO stuff. Anyway, I send him like, yeah, farting compil. There's like 17 parts to like every fart anomaly has done, and I just send it to him. So then he knows like he doesn't need to apologize all the time. Because the way it started, I read Dombra's personality wrong. I was like, I feel like outside of being a CEO, you probably act very like, I feel like when you hang out with your friends or something like that, I feel like you probably act like this person. And then I showed him Anomaly. He's like, oh, because he knew about the YouTuber. And then I was like, I literally think this is you outside of Yume. And he's like, no, I'm very much not like that. And I was like, oh. And I was like, I read you completely wrong. Yeah, and I was like, because then I kept sending him file videos as a funny joke before the you know, him saying sorry thing. And then he's like, why are you sending me this? I hate it. I was like, what? I thought you liked it. But because he hates it, and that's why I started sending it to him every time he says sorry. So that's a little bit of Dombra lore, I guess. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. Naruhodo, yeah. He doesn't like it. It's very funny. Anyway, I hope that answers that question. Moving on. What's one guilty pleasure you have that you haven't shared with chat on your... It can be a show, a food, or an activity or anything. Okay, show-wise, there was this show I like to watch as a guilty pleasure, but I hated watching it at the same time because it was stupid. It's called Miraculous Ladybug. And I would only want to watch the French version because I like the French dub. Is this supposed to say? Okay. I would say that's a guilty pleasure because it's not within my... I'm not the target audience at all. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, that I would say that was a big guilty pleasure. Like every week would come out. And it was kind of funny because sometimes the French version wouldn't come out and I didn't want to watch the English one. Because... I think the English voice for Chat Noir is Eren Yeager. So I'm like, I just can't stop hearing Eren Yeager. Like, I can't listen to it. Not that I watched Shingeki no Kyojin in English, but I've seen clips of like English Eren Yeager, and I'm like, oh, I can't unhear it. So I only stick to like either the French version or the Portuguese version. I don't speak Portuguese or French, but yeah, I was telling Dombra that actually I was like, the only Portuguese media I've ever like listened to was like Miraculous Ladybug. And then he's like, that's actually kind of funny because it's popular. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, who would... Oh, because of the... Wait, who... The Ladybug or Cat Noir? Ah, it's all coming together. There we go. Wait. Yeah. Anyway, that's probably a guilty pleasure. A food. Guilty pleasure would be like girl dinners. I don't know if that's a guilty pleasure, but it's like it's something you shouldn't do, but you do it anyway. So I guess it's a guilty pleasure. Girl dinners are like, if I can't be bothered making dinner, I get like, you know, savory crackers, and they could be like seaweed flavor, and then I use like, you know, like the Philadelphia teas. I think it's, what is it called? Yeah, cream cheese, and then I just dip the cracker in that, and then I eat it, and that's, yep, girl dinner. You always put it on when your niece and nephew come. Yeah, I'm definitely not the demographic for that. I'm a doctor, not a nutritionist. Exactly. There's a laksa that uses spaghetti as a noodle. Oh no, there's a place that I like to eat, and it's oh, that's egg noodle. But I guess like egg noodle is kind of like pasta because pasta is made from flour and egg. So I want to say like egg noodles are literally the same as pasta. Yeah, cream cheese and crackers are nice. Yeah, but that's my girl dinner. Sometimes, if I have like vegetables in the fridge, I'll like cut up like carrot and cucumber and then use that as with my girl dinner. Laksa jor? Oh, I have to see if I can find any in like the city area. I love laksa. But that's more like a comfort food than a guilty pleasure. Or an activity that I like to do. I don't know, sitting on TikTok more than I should. I have a guilty pleasure. Okay, gaming wise, I go into Final Fantasy 14 and I rewatch cutscenes that I liked. That have like there's like this one mission in, well, cutscene I guess, in Endwalker, and it's called, I think it's like Welcome Home or like something like that. And you as the Warrior of Light, you're in your room, and then you get a knock at the door, and you can pick who comes and visits you. And I rewatched that I watched that so many times. and the order I watch it is like always like Estinian, and then Grahatia, and then Alphino. They're my three favorite boys in the Scions. I don't really like Thancred like that because I see him more like a dad figure, but I'm not into. I mean, I don't mind daddies, but he's not really my type. But because I think in Final Fantasy 14 I'm more of like an Estinian fangirl. But like, yeah, I also like Grahatia, but I know Grahatia gets a lot of shit. But I also like, I prefer like Crystal Exarch if I'm gonna have to pick between the two. But anyway, the point is saying is that anyway, moving on. That's probably my guilty pleasures. There's a couple other cutscenes I like to rewatch over and over again as well because I think like they're really like really nice in the sense of like, you know, when you have like a canon shipping of your Warrior Light with the NPC. Anyway, moving on to the next question. Moving on. No, I haven't played Soma. Would you rather have a Persona or a Mechasona? I would prefer neither. I am not I don't want this question. I would prefer to not have any. I don't want one. I don't even know what a Mechasona is. Is that just like a Gundam but you just customize it to your preference? If that's the case, probably a Mechasona. I think if that's what I'm understanding what it is, I don't want... I feel like when you cross the threshold of making a Persona, it's over. It's there's no going back. There's no redemption. So if I had to pick, like, if a gun to my head is like pick between Persona or Mechasona, it's Mechasona. But if I'm understanding what the meaning of that is anyway. But yeah, definitely not Persona at all. Nope, no way. Sorry, no disrespect to the furry community, but it's just not my thing. I don't like animals that way. Okay, anyway, moving on. That was really weird. Also, if you hear birds, the birds always come visit my house. Anyway, you said you're from Australia. Yeah. Is there any reason why you stream in the same time zone as others? At the moment, this first week of streaming, I wanted to stream in NA peak times just to see how, you know, because I think that's what the audience is, or like what the community has been built around in Yume. But moving forward after this first week, because I'm still, you know, getting used to, you know, this type of thing, I want to definitely switch between the two time zones of, like, you know, NA, but then also have days where I stream like peak AU and OCE times. And that will be like my evening / night times. So sometimes you guys won't see. Sorry, I had a hiccup. I didn't burp. I had a hiccup because my tummy is empty and I'm having coffee. Thank you. No, it was a hiccup. Yeah, but I definitely want to stream both times, but I you know, if there's like a weekend, I might stream in NA time, because that way, you know, if my day job changes or anything, or, you know, day jobs change or whatever like that, then I can accommodate and, you know, stream after work or like after day job, and then I've got that, and then, you know, I can always, you know, catch the NA folks on the weekend. Yeah. Alright, I'd rather the metal one, because I think metal stuff is cool, but I definitely don't want to be anything to do with like an animal. Yeah. Or are you saying that mechasonas are like animals but they're metal, not fur? Is that what you're saying? I thought it was like Optimus Prime. I thought it was like that. Is that what not a mechasona is? Yeah, so like Optimus Prime. Okay. Wow, what a fucking fitting question for the next one. See Optimus Prime. Optimus. Yeah, alright, I'd rather a mech. Alright. We know you love Shadow, justified, thank you. But now that means you have to spill the beans on your Sonic. No, I don't have a Sonic LC! I just made it for thumbnails! There's no like fitting her into the world or anything like that. I literally, she's not a part of like the Sonic universe. The only thing I can, oh god, oh, I feel like I'm digging myself a hole, but I'm not, because the only thing I can think about it, like if it was to be like, okay, if you were to, I swear. The more I say I swear it's not, the more chat is like, all right, Aimee, no, okay, whatever you say. Okay, sweetheart. But yeah, the only thing I can think of is like, I don't know. Well, I guess kind of like a Shadow, because it like genetically modified or things like that, or like literally just like another Shadow. If I was to be in the Sonic AU, like in a Sonic world or whatever, it'd be like another Shadow, or like Sage from like Frontiers or something. I don't know, something like that. Maybe like a hybrid of like a Shadow character with Sage or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I'm not being defensive. You are. Next question. Is it true that you have to fight kangaroos in Australia? Absolutely. Every day is a battle. Every day, you know, when you leave the home, they're waiting outside for you, and they want to fight. And you know, it's you or them. So you know, you have to, every day is live to the death. So, I definitely have had my few scuffles with kangaroos. You know, you have to learn to adapt as well. So because of fighting kangaroos for so long, I can jump pretty high. I can like bounce off of my, you know, the bottom of my feet really well, and like kind of jump over them, or you know, I've developed claws, so then that way I can scratch at them. I haven't developed a pouch yet, but that's like, I think that's like you need to have like generations of kangaroo fighters to like develop pouches, so you can start to evolve like your opponent. But yeah, definitely every day, you know, there's some days where you do get scuffed up a bit, but you know what? You've been doing it since birth. When you come out of the womb, you have to start fighting kangaroos because it's you or them, and you know what? Like, that's how the strong survive, and you know, the weak need to get stronger. I've seen the guy punching the kangaroo to save the dog. Honestly, I would do the same. The nocturnal, so that's the kangaroos, like there's areas where there's like kangaroo signs and you have to like be careful because they'll literally jump in front of your car. And kangaroos are very strong, so your car will be busted up before they get busted up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, this where I grew up, there was kangaroos, but I barely saw them. But I also didn't leave my house a lot. But like, yeah, I barely saw them, but they were there. Like but yeah, I was also on like farm with like a lot of other farm animals, so I don't know if they just didn't come around because of like all the other animals. But yeah, I know like my neighbors had them, and like, you know, you would kind of see them sometimes like on your way to the bus stop for school, and then there would be like one on the other side of the road or like the other side of something, and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, they do look like a crackhead donkey, I agree. I hope that answers your question. I love your original song, thank you! Will there be more? Will there be more soon? Covers, originals, or karaoke streams? Yes! So we have the Remedy concert coming soon, TM. I think we're still finalizing a few things, but it is, you know, getting there. Because of like us changing the original plans of the concert, you know, we had to adjust some times and things like that. So like the timeline of like when that was gonna happen. So there's that, and then what else is there? I do want to plan a karaoke. I was gonna wait until after the concert, but then I don't know. I kind of want to do a karaoke stream soon. So I think I'll do one before the concert anyway. But I won't sing any of the concert songs because yeah, you have to look forward to that. What else? Covers. Yes, I have so many covers I want to do, and I just send the songs I want to cover to Dombra, and I'm like, Dombra, can I cover this? He's like, hell yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. So there's that, and yeah. Rain teased us a bit before too. Good. Yeah, everyone's worked really hard for this concert, so please look forward to it. I'm glad. I was happy not to participate when I first joined under the old management, but now that old management is not there, I'm allowed to participate, which was kind of silly because like the girls were like, it was weird not having you in it. I was like, yeah, I guess so, yeah. And then because I wasn't that fast, but I'm glad now being a part of it because yeah, it should be a Remedy thing as the 5 of us and not, you know, frick the old management. Anyway, they're not here anymore. I can say what I want. Alright, weirdest food you have eaten? Weirdest food I've eaten? Probably... I can name... but because I've eaten them, I don't find it weird. I don't know if that makes sense. I've eaten... Okay, as a kid, I was fed lamb's brains. Or sheep brains. That was fine. I don't really remember much about it, but apparently I liked it. What else did I eat that was weird? Or classed as like non-conventional? When I was in China, I ate pigeon, but pigeon literally tastes like quail. And it's tasty, but they're not like pigeons off the street. They're like bred for eating. I've had turtle soup. It literally tastes like chicken soup. I guess that's weird. But like when you're like you know, like cultural foods and things like that, it's like, oh, it's normal, but like it's not like it's I didn't find it weird. What else? I mean, goat is pretty normal thing to eat, I think, but that could be a cultural thing as well. I ate a lot of goat. Rabbit. I've eaten rabbit growing up a lot as well. What else? Well, I never ate goat at restaurants or things like that. It was more like our farm provided it, you know what I mean? Thinking of what else that we've ever eaten. I've had like toad legs, or was it frog legs? In hot pot. It literally just tastes like chicken. I've had escargot, but that's very tasty. And it's not weird, is it? I've had crocodile. It tastes like chicken. Why does everything taste like chicken? What else? I think that might be it. I think that's it. Like all of the unconventional foods that people don't normally eat day to day that I've eaten. Oh, there's that turtle jelly. I think it's turtle jelly. You know when you're at Yum-Cha places, seeing that like turtle jelly? It's very tasty. It's actually kind of tasty. Moral of the story, chicken is delicious. That's true. Yeah. Escargot, you like food, but escargot is off limit. That's fine. I think because you can't get over the fact that it's like a snail. I've had cow. Yeah, I've had ox tongue, cow tongue. Yeah. Oh really? There was a science breakdown of why everything tastes like chicken. I think it has something like. Oh, the meat is generic. It tastes like everything else. Ah, okay. That's a fair point. That's interesting. I mean, that makes sense. I guess that means it's nothing to write home about. Veal? I remember eating veal a lot growing up as well. One of my grandmas used to make a lot of veal stuff. But that's kind of normal, I think. What is normal? Because when you grow up in like... I don't want to get too deep with like, you know, breaking immersion stuff, but yeah, like when you grow up with certain foods and things like that, like it's normal. But you know, when you talk to about with other people, they're like, "Oh, that's weird. Why are we eating that?" Lamb's best meat. Lamb is pretty tasty. Yeah. I guess that's kind of it. Do you think those foods that I've eaten are weird? Next question. Hi. Hi, me. Thank you. Next question. Do you have any advice to people that want to learn a new language? Of course. Oh, I should have said hello. Hello. I did America, yeah, tweet and only one person said hello. I thought a chain would start, but it didn't. I was like, oh, next time. Chat, keep in mind she's Australian. That's also true. best thing, speak it every day. Do not lose the language that you're learning. You need to, as much as you might be learning it from a textbook or in class or online or whatever, keep talking in it. Even if it's like mundane chores that you're doing, or like even just thoughts in your head, start thinking in that language, start talking in that language. Even if it's you got no one in the house to talk to within that language, like talk to yourself, or even like if you're online, like if you have Twitter or something, like just tweet in that language to practice. Or even if you have like a journal or diary, like you could have like a language diary. You could practice, you know, writing journal entries, or, you know, little quick diary entries about your day, so that way you're practicing your sentence structures, your writing, any grammar things. And it doesn't matter if it's made mistakes, so you know, you can go back and check it later, but like don't be afraid to like try to always practice. Like you know, even consuming media, I know that's like the easiest one, but literally hearing it all the time will help with your accent. It will help with like pronunciation. It will help with like how conversations are spoken, you know, casually or formally and things like that. Oh yeah, learning similar languages also helps. That's very true. So if you're learning like, you know, the romantic languages, or, you know, I guess like dramatic languages, or Latin-based languages, or things like that. So if you learn like, you know, Spanish, you can easily learn Italian or Portuguese, or things like that. What else? I don't know if French also goes under that category, I guess. But yeah. But I think, I don't know how true this is, but I heard if you learn Chinese that you can learn any language because it's one of the hardest ones. But apparently UK studies have put Chinese, Japanese, and oh gosh, I can't even remember what the other language was. I think those two at least are definitely the hardest languages to learn by UK standards. So I guess if you learn those, like, you're pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I like speaking. Yeah. But I studied Mandarin at uni, but I need to speak more Cantonese in my day-to-day more. My Cantonese associate. Yeah, because I have like family members that don't speak English, so, but I'm like, I was born and raised here, like I literally don't know how to speak to you. Yeah, anyway. That's about it. Okay, next question. Any rock metal music recommendations? Yes, I do. Okay, so J-rock, I recommend like you know, One OK Rock, Cold Rain, My First Story, you know, baby metal, Hanabi, yeah, I don't know how to. I know how to read simplified Chinese, but not traditional. I know a little bit of traditional. I know a little bit of simplified, but not enough to get me by. Yeah. What else? What's the other one? Queen. Is Queen Bee rock or more pop? I guess. Nah, I could probably live in Hong Kong, but that's very English friendly. I could never live in China. It's more pop, yeah, I guess. Yes, Man with a Mission. That's another one I like to listen to. Maybe I should pop up my Spotify just so I can have a look. Not what I like. the first thing I open on Spotify, literally break through it all. From Sonic Frontiers is on my Spotify. Break through it all and ever since listening to like this Frontiers soundtrack, I really started liking Sleeping with Sirens. Alright, let me have a look at what else. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I have a lot of Vocaloid here too. All Time Low. I remember listening to that a lot. Linkin Park. Sum 41, I want to say, was like a band I really liked as well. I thought Green Day and Blink-182 were a little bit overrated in my opinion. Yeah, definitely Cold Rain. I have a lot of Cold Rain and Sim. Man with a Mission. Yeah, Baby Metal and Bring Me the Horizon. But I like Bring Me the Horizon's newer stuff than their older stuff, because I remember listening to them when I was younger and getting scared. But then now that I'm older, I like a lot of their I like their stuff now that they've made. Ever since I think I started getting back into them back when they were featured, I think on Death Stranding, the soundtrack or something like that. And then I was like, oh shit, they've changed a lot. And then I started listening to them again and I was like, oh shit, I actually like what they're doing now than what they were doing before. Yeah, so that's that. What else? FCMZ, I have that. Okay, there's this one band I really like that I found on TikTok. It's called Magnolia Park. I like them a lot. I like their style. I like their lyrics. I like the, you know, the metal punk, like metal rock punk with like some rapping in it as well. I like that as well a lot. What else do we have? Yeah, a lot of 1OK rock I have here. Yeah, My First Story. Did I say that already? Oh, thank you. I will take your recommendations. Loveless. I like Loveless, the band, as well. I know they got really popular on TikTok because they were doing like a lot of like covers, like metal covers or like, you know, punk rock covers or things like that. But I actually like Loveless as well. Oh, Sunny, why were you there? Hold on, I'm clicking on a song, but it's because I'm trying to read what the band's name is. Okay, no. That's not it. That's not it. Go back. Oh my god. Cinema Stuff. I guess that's kind of rock or punk rock. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone on Spotify, looking at all the things that I like. Did I say Baby Metal? I did, didn't I? I have some Flyleaf in here too. I guess that's kind of what I've been listening to in terms of like rock and metal bands. It's pretty tame compared to some. A little bit, yeah. That's what I recommend and that's what I listen to. Evanescence? Sorry, I should put that. I'm a big Evanescence fan as well. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, so I'm just making sure that because the door was like half closed, so I'm making sure that the cats got out and weren't stuck. Okay. Yeah, Evanet. Oh, Paramore. I should say Paramore as well. But it, like, you know, obviously the older stuff. I don't mind their new stuff. I know people don't, maybe not like some of the newer stuff, but I don't mind it. But, you know, I get like they're more punk rock phase back then, and now they're more like, I don't even know what genre you would call them now. But yeah. Tea or coffee? Okay, with tea or coffee, and which one in particular? Every morning I feel like coffee is my go-to always. It's just a satisfying taste, and I don't care if the caffeine doesn't hit me because I can still fall asleep with coffee. I mainly just like the taste to wake up to, like. But I feel like I will have my coffee 20 minutes after I brush my teeth, because I feel like it's a bit silly to brush your teeth and then have a cup of coffee straight away. But yeah, wait like 20 minutes. And then throughout the day, if I want like a little snack, and like I will make a cup of tea, and I'll make like, you know, like English breakfast. But if I eat like, if my snack is really sweet, I'll make like a black tea, or like a fragrance tea. Or if I eat something really big and then I want to digest better, I will drink like, you know, green tea, or like, you know, matcha tea, or even like fungi tea, so I can digest a bit better. But my favorite tea, now that it's like coming, like, you know, it's autumn winter, is pole, which is like it's like a citrusy mandarin tea. It's very tasty. I like that a lot. But I always have to have tea on a full stomach, or like while I'm eating, because when I have tea, because it's antioxidants as well, if I have tea and I don't have a full tummy, I get motion sickness, or like, you know, the feeling of car sickness, like, so I need to like make sure I have a full tummy, or like semi full, so like the tea doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna vomit, or, you know, yeah. But yeah, definitely tea in the morning. I'll try not to have it. I'll only have one cup of coffee. Sorry, coffee in the morning. I only have tried to have like one cup of coffee a day, because I don't know, like in the long run, it's not the best for you. But yeah. Yeah, the nausea and dizziness. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was just like I was built different kind of thing, but I guess not. I guess it's kind of common. But yeah, I guess, yeah, definitely. I love my cups of tea, but only with snacks. Yeah. Oh, you get a headache when you have black tea with no food? Green tea I'm okay with. Oh, I see. I used to try to have green teas in the morning. I remember before I used to go to like university, you know, to help with digestion at the beginning of the day. But then by the time I got to university, I literally felt like my face was green. Like I was gonna be sick, so I always had to make sure I eat something. I'm built different. Yep. What do you mean? I'm built different. I think that's all my questions. Yeah, because that was the beginning. That's all done. Yeah, that's it. That's all my questions. All done. That's it. That's it. I mean, thank you. We'll still chat a little bit, of course, but I think all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just making sure everything is okay. Okay. Make more what for next week? Oh, you like the background? Thank you. It's a custom background music, by the way. Because it's I got commissioned someone to do like a lo-fi version of my original song Remedy. If you want to listen to it on a 1 hour loop, I have that for you. I can go get the video for you if you like. I'll go get it. Let me get it. Oh, marshmallow. Sorry, I haven't done that. Yeah, no, you're right. It is called model. Sorry, you're right. Sorry. No, I probably would do another Q&A in like a month's time. Just to, you know, I think it's good to keep doing Q&As, but I don't want to. If I do it too often, there's one day I'm gonna get no Q&As. So if I let it build up, that's fine. Sorry. You're right. Marshmallows, yeah. After this stream, I'm going to probably rest a little bit because my eyes are sore. But I'm going to organize my schedule for this week. It's going to be a lot chiller than last week, but it is still going to be a full 7 days. Don't worry, I will also make sure I have time to rest, so don't stress. But yeah. Yeah, that's about, yeah, so that's what I gotta do today as well. I'm gonna also then maybe next week I'll organize to do like an emote drawing thingy for Discord. Or I could add it this week if I can't finalize my stuff. I'm not saying that I can't, but in case I change my mind on things is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Like my noises. Thank you. This week we're definitely gonna do a watch along because I don't want to say I'm gonna do something and then not do it. I want to commit. So we're gonna do our first watch along stream. What else are we gonna do? You'll find out. I'm gonna post a schedule in a couple of hours anyway, but you guys might be sleeping by then, but you'll see it when you wake up anyway. What else? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. That's about. I gotta do a lot of back end things as well, and like for good stuff, because that means that there's a good workflow besides streaming as well. So I got like some admin things I gotta take care of, and you know, organize a couple of like work on my side for projects, like for group projects and things like that. So I gotta get that done. Yeah, so it's kind of like my day, but I might try to fit in some time for playing some type of games to relax a little bit. But yeah, that's about it, I think. I hope today was good. I know I waffled and rambled and yapped a lot, but I hope it was like a good insight to you know, how you know I work, or like Yume Plus works, or things like that, or you know, a good insight to how you know, how my first week was. I want to say it was 9 out of 10, and the reason it's not a 10 out of 10 because I'm tired. And yeah, but I think from this moment on, like, there's no need to bring up, like, in my head anyway, is like thinking about like how there was a lot of things that were stressful and anxiety inducing, like, and you know, there was a bit of a dark spot at one point because I was frightened a lot at one point. So not by anyone in the thing, but I'm saying is like I need uncertainty, and you know, there was some I've talked about my model before on stream as well, and I think that was like the most anxiety inducing thing that, you know, was really depressing. You know, that and that pushed then other comms really late, or you know, some artists didn't get back. I'm not trying to, you know, start shit or anything, but that is in the past now in my head. So I want this to be like a good opportunity to be fresh and to like move forward, and it's only up from here. And I think it was a successful first week. So I think that's like the main takeaway is like, yeah, I just I still have a lot to learn, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I do well, and that I don't fail, and that I can keep working hard and do Yume Plus and Remedy proud, and the community that's been built proud as well. So yeah, that's kind of my takeaway. I think the frustrations are valid. Yeah, I think like when I'm sometimes I'm a bit of a grudge holder, but I want to learn to let go and be like, it's done now, it's dealt with, it's like it can't hurt you anymore, like, you know, things like that. So it's literally just like, okay, it's done and dusted, it is what it is. But yeah, that's like, I'm not going to keep, before I would always say like, you know, things are shit because XYZ, but then, you know, that are out of my control. But now there's no excuse to, not that I was using it as an excuse, I'm not trying to say that, but I'm saying like now it's like, you know, it's a fresh start in the sense of like everything is how it should be now, so let's just get on with it kind of thing is how I feel. Yeah. Yum 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 yum. Yeah. Don't worry, like I think the more you get older, the more like you start to learn. Now I'm gonna get called a hag, but like the more you start to like not care too much about things like that, I guess. So like you have like a, because if I was younger, I think I would hold it more as a grudge, or like, you know, be more salty about something. But like now that I'm older, I'm just like, it is what it is now, it's fine, I've made peace. And that's it. That's yay! Yume Plus week 1 complete! There's a billion more to go from here. You know? Yeah, get older, care less. Yeah, I think that's like that is very normal. Yeah. Quite a lot. Yeah, I got a lot more in me. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do my best, but that's like a learning thing as well. But you know, the more I stream and do this, the more the doubts will go away, you know? Big sigh of relief now. It happened. This week happened, and that's all that matters. Oh, thank you. I hope I am a good yap. I hope so. I hope it's like good ramblings and yappings, and not like not coherent. Yeah, I gotta be more kind to my... Look, I think I am a lot more kinder to myself nowadays than I was maybe even like a year ago. I want to say I want to say I'm a lot more kinder, but I know I'm still the reason I'm harsh on myself is because I don't want myself to be disappointed because I didn't do enough. Like, if I do enough and things don't work out, at least I tried. I think that's the main thing too. Like, I don't want to not have tried and then get disappointed, because then I only have myself to blame if things, you know, I could have done something. I'm overthinking it, but I'm not saying this is any like alluding to anything. I'm just saying in my head, like, that's why I'm probably hard on myself. Man, this corporate fear has like unlocked something in me I didn't even think I had until today. That's crazy. But yeah. Do you guys have any plans for the rest of your day as well? Thank you. A few days ago I was looking for something to put in the background while I work. And here I am now. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you for turning notifications on my streams. Thank you. You gonna sleep? Sleep? Oh, sleep is good. Have a little nap. Oh, Made in Abyss. That's a scary show, isn't it? Or a scary anime like back in the day. I never watched it. Most people unlock new perspective. I mean, unlocks new fears. I've unlocked, yeah. It's a new perspective, but it's a frightening perspective. Watching what? What's RVB? But then a bit of a void between now and then. That's okay. You can have big time to chill. Oh my god, please go home, Aimee. Holy shit, go home. You can see that's scary, yeah. You are head off now. Congrats on your first week and enjoy. Thank you, Apex. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you. Oh, red versus blue. Ah. Didn't Rooster Teeth, like, shut down? Ah, I see. The only one, there's like I think a shoujo anime I want to watch. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like... what the heck is it called? Something Glove. That doesn't help, but it's like a high school romance, I think. And then I'm watching Kimetsu no Yaiba new season. I haven't kept up with last season since like all the things I was watching has finished. Yeah. Wait, what? Too long ago? Oh, Rooster Teeth, yeah. I remember my older brother watched Red vs. Blue a lot. Ah, I see. You made some... Are you in a black company? Do you need to get out of there? Holy shit. I'm scared for you. What made it... It's funny since they just made an anime. Red versus... Oh, not Red versus Blue. Rooster Teeth? Weren't they doing the... Ruby show or something like that? But then it flopped really bad. Or like... I know the whole Monty thing. You know, it wasn't the same obviously after he passed, but I think the direction and then the story went a bit weird, if I remember correctly. It kind of died, yeah. Oh yeah, the Ruby anime. But the animation for Ruby the anime looks good. I think I saw a comparison, like the first episode of the original compared to like the anime. I think that was like a thing. It's a little bit sad because it was going on for so long. It's someone's legacy that they left behind, and just for it to like die like that, whether it was like, I'm speculating, I have no idea because I'm not in the fandom at all. I know nothing about it, except I remember I did watch a little bit of the original, and I remember liking the BGM because they always had like that singing, that like vocal BGMs and things like that when there was like fight scenes, and I liked that. But that's all I can kind of remember from it. But then I think like I don't know if it was like cheaping out on like animation stuff, because then apparently they looked really off, and then I think the story went weird. People didn't like the story, but I think it was like the animation. It just went from really high quality to like really pee-pee poo-poo quality. Monty's fight choreography is unmatched and has never been able to match it. Yeah, that's a shame, but it's also kind of beautiful to know like he can't be like replicated in a sense. and it would leave the things that he did work on before, you know, he left this mortal coil, you know, as like the you know, like in two different eras, like there's the Monty era that he's worked on, or like the things that he's worked on was like, you know, pre-Monty, and then there's like post-Monty or whatever. I don't know how you would say it, but that's kind of also, I guess, a way to think about it in a respectful way. Yeah. But it is a shame because I think a lot of people would have grown up with watching it, or it was like a first of its kind in a sense, where it was like an anime style western show that was pretty beloved. Yeah, post-Monty, yeah, it doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you would phrase it, like I don't know what the proper word would be. I'm sure there is a word out there to describe, like, you know, well, I think it's like art terms, you know, like eras of, like, you know, there's the Renaissance and then, you know, yeah, after Monty, yeah. That might be more better to say. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, sorry. Yeah. Like, you know, people say, like, I liked Ruby when it was Monty doing the choreography, so that was like Monty era, and then it's maybe Rooster Teeth era after that, you know, something like that. Maybe. But yeah, man, leaving behind a legacy is really, it's a big thing to think about. I think about that with me, because everyone has their own, I guess this also relates back to some of the questions I answered, but I guess like one of the, I mean, obviously I was like influenced a lot by, you know, career wise and like finding passion in this, but I think if I think deeper about it, I think it's also because I want to leave. I'm not trying to sound morbid or anything like that. I'm not sick or anything where I'm you know, I'm secretly just fulfilling this like make-a-wish thing or anything like that. I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to leave behind some, like, a legacy behind like, I don't want my footsteps to fade in the future. I want the things that I put out here to be remembered, and, you know, new people to find, and, you know, people that were here from, you know, watching from the beginning will remember me. And if that's a selfish thing to think about, then it is what it is. But I think I'm scared to be forgotten. I'm scared I would never make an influence on someone. So I think this opportunity gives me that, you know, I can leave behind something that, you know, I'm proud of, and then others will remember me, and, you know, I want to make an influence. I want to be the way that my Oshis have influenced me. I want to be someone that influences others in a positive way. So I hope that, you know, if that's in Yume or somewhere else, I don't know, but I hope that's something that I can fulfill. And that's why I want to do my darndest. I wanna work so hard. Like, you know, it would be nice to be remembered in the way of, like, you know, pillars of a community. And it would be nice to, you know, even if I'm not a main one, I just want to be someone, you know, maybe years down the road, someone will be like, oh yeah, remember these pillars of the VTuber community XYZ, and then someone speaks up and says, oh, and Aimee. That would be nice. I think that's a very human thing to want. It's a good way. You want to leave behind a legacy that can influence others, like how your Oshis have influenced you. Yeah, exactly. I think that's beautiful you guys think that, but I don't think I've done anything yet to accomplish such a thing. The only thing I feel like I have kind of accomplished is, you know, making it here. and working hard to get here. So that's probably amazing, but I'm not done yet. You know what I mean? There's so much more I can achieve and do, and create, and you know, influence, and make an impact, like a positive one. I don't want to just be like a reaction Andy online. I wanna give something. I wanna do something, you know. As long as he gives, yeah, as long as even if it's one positive thing, like I could make a you know, a million videos or do a million live streams, but if it's one positive thing that I can be remembered by, you know, the majority, then I'm happy. It's only just the beginning, right? Yeah, keep that passion flame burning. Yeah. Just like Rengoku, my heart will be ablaze. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like reading and agreeing as I'm reading it. It's the most human thing of all. Everyone wants to leave a legacy, some reason to be remembered. I think. Oh gosh. Oh, the truest fear of humanity is the fear of not being remembered. Because there's that saying like, you're only dead when you're forgotten. That sounds really morbid, but like, I don't know why that like puts this really bad fear in me, because I think it's that confidence thing about like about yourself. And you know, I always felt like I didn't achieve the things that I wanted to do when I was younger because I was always people pleasing or doing what my parents wanted, or you know, I lost confidence in things, and then I couldn't, you know, go all the way in certain things, and then, but now that I found the place where I think I know for certain that I want this to work out so badly, I don't want it to have been for nothing in my lifetime. I want it to be like experienced throughout others' lifetimes and generations, if that makes sense. So that way I know it was worth it. Everything was worth it. That sounds really sad, and I'm not trying to wreck the tone or anything, but that's, yeah. If that, yep. Yep. The funny, anxious plague doctor. Even if it's 50 years from now and you're chilling in the retirement home listening to Lolikami Requiem or something like that, and then you're like, oh yeah, that one plague doctor. Something like that. It would be kind of funny. It's kind of ironic. As some ancient Greek guy, he burned down a library just to be remembered in history. That's crazy. That's kind of funny. It's not funny because then all those other people didn't get remembered, because all people could have just think about was like, oh, that one guy. We can't find this book or this scroll. Why? Because that guy burned it down, and that's how he'll be remembered. That's really funny. Well, yeah. I went to, I don't know, my overthinking was like, are you sure you should be saying funny in that? Oh man. Thank you. I get sometimes self-conscious about my laugh, but like, I know it's memorable, so that's the main thing. But I try not to laugh in public sometimes because I get worried, like it's so recognizable. Yeah, that's Aimee call. Compilation of every time Aimee overthinks. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Sorry. Thank you. So, thank you. It's very noticeable. So I think that's why I love people point it out. Yeah, I want to be laughed for. I want to be remembered for laughing and not for you know, other silly things. Wait till you hear me like scream laugh, then it's over. That's just a whole stream. That's very true. Oh yeah, speaking of, I'll quickly talk about community stuff for a little bit. So yeah, I'm in the Discord now. But again, like I kind of set my boundaries a bit, and I'll only reply sometimes. I'm not gonna be like active in there all the time. But feel free to join if you like. If you join the Aitomo tag, or you know, the role or whatever it is in Discord. Sorry, I'm not the best Discord savvy person, but you'll be able to see anything I ping, or if you can come into like the talent, my Aitomo channel, and then you can, you know, talk to other Aitomos in there, or you can talk to other Remedy fandoms in there too, like the Mimosas and the side chicks and the Momodachis and the Sea Bubbies and the Aitomos. So you can talk to everyone in there, and there's different categories you can join as well. What else is there? If you submit clips and you publish them on YouTube, let me know, because I have a clips from the community playlist on my channel that highlights like like what you guys are making, because I want to highlight them on my channel, so you guys also, you know, you get the views and the praise and recognition of like working hard in those clippings and edits and things like that. So if you want to send them via like the Discord, or use the tag ImeeMP4 on Twitter, or even on YouTube, I think you can tag things with that tag. Let me I will look, but yeah, definitely let me know if you do anything like that, because I want to share it. Same with any fan art or things like that, or memes you want to share that you find that is very Aimee core, like let me know, or like, use the tags and I will find them. You're not obligated to do any of this. I'm just saying, like, if you're like, oh, I want to do this, how will she see it? That's how I will see it. But don't ever feel like obligated to do anything. You being here is enough, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's crazy. Stop overthinking. But yeah, that's about it, I think. Community wise, I'm gonna post a schedule really soon. And then I got like back end things I gotta work on for the rest of the day, and that's about it, I think. Yay, yippee! The rat Aussie is my early Aimee clip, and I got forever remembered for rat Aussie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. Yippee! Well, I gotta give Sunny his morning medicine now anyway, so it's probably a good time to pop off. Because it was a little bit too early to give it to him when I woke up. I'll give it to him now. But that's it for today's stream. I think that's definitely it. Yeah, that's it for today. And then tomorrow is another new day with more stuff. Yeah, I'll post a schedule really soon so you can see what I'm doing. And hopefully there's something that you're looking forward to on that schedule. Yeah. That's Aimee. Thank you very much. You love the shadow interaction in yesterday's rage. Was I raging yesterday? What was I playing yesterday? Yesterday was I was playing Sonic Adventure 1. Was I raging? Oh, I couldn't find that door. That building. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah. Schedule coming out soon. Please look forward. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. And join the Yume Plus Discord to interact with the community and other Aitomos and other Remedy fandoms. And that's it from me. Look after yourself, drink some water, get some food, stretch. What else? Make sure you have a good sleep schedule because sleep is important, and you need to rest. And that's it. All right then. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. I will have a good rest of my day too, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening or the rest of your day. Good morning. Any VOD watchers as well. If you got to the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I think when you say subscribe to my channel, it like lights up, but I think it's only for videos, not for live streams. But that's kind of funny. Let me know in the comments if it does. If it does light up. What else? Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you were listening to this in the background, yippee! I hope you learned something new about me. And if you want to share anything in the comments, or comment about today's stream, do so. That's about it, I think. Anyway, that's Aimee. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow, Aitomos. Bye.